And this is going to be a quick one, but it's been a much requested video of a property listing we have here in the lovely town of Palomares called Casa Dovecote. Very unusual property, and I'll explain it as I go around. Now you're literally 1.9 kilometres from the sands in Palomares, beautiful beach there. I'll go down and have a look in a second. And you are 200 metres walk from the Calle Mayor, the main street in Palomares town, where you have lots of bars, cafes, a weekly market, etc, etc. Now the villa on a or chalet house on a single level is semi-detached, so you can see this little kind of bungalow in front of me behind the sideboard, and then you can see this wonderful arch fronted porch. That's the start of Casa Dovecote, so it's got this one small bungalow kind of adjoining, and then you can see Casa Dovecote there in its entirety, and then to the right of that there is a little store shed, an almacen, that belongs to somebody else. Okay, so in terms of the land, it's 2,000 metres, but it's very, very difficult to kind of point out because none of it has been fenced, and there's a reason for that. Is literally houses all around you, they're all owned by the same family, so they've never really felt the need to kind of secure and fence this or whatever. So I'm standing here at the front of the plot. Over there in the distance you can see a small road and a telegraph pole. That's the end from this direction, and then there's a little dog leg, but I'll explain that as we go around. So coming up here, here's my car parked on the street, and you can see a little pile of rocks. Well, that's the boundary corner of the plot here. So if I go from there, you can see where we come from up to this little mount of rocks, and then you've got, this is a communal entrance drive which connects to the property there in front of me and the little bungalow to the left. So if I come along here, all the land to the right of me going down to the next house you see there is part of the 2,000 metre garden. And then the boundary nearer the house starts literally here where the first arch is. So all this land out the front here belongs to the property. Following this along, and just in front of me you can see a little white peg coming out of the ground. Okay, so to the right of that, all this is part of the garden, going up to the little tarmac road there in the front. Over to that white and up to the white blocks running at the back of the house here in front. Okay, and then if I come round to the left of that, stand by the pole. Stops, comes along here a little bit. So this literally is an outlet store shed. This is not in the plot. Literally, this coming up behind the house now is mains water and mains electric. This is an old water deposit which isn't used anymore. It's been kind of overridden by the mains water, mains electric, but that can be recommissioned again if you think it's important. Coming up here to the back of the property, and you can see again part of the garden is here, but there's no fencing or anything around it. And then we get to about here, and then there's a little white pole there in the distance, and that's the land at the back. This little kind of Camino access track here to the back is not on the land, so that doesn't belong to the property. Double doors, and this is literally a laundry room, a big storage room. And then coming along here, these are bedrooms. And then you can see double arch access is a lovely covered porch there. And off that you have a front door to the hallway. So let's go and take a look on the inside. And I hope you can see from here, I appreciate, you know, this is not an uber modern property, but structurally it's very good condition. Exceptionally spacious. this fantastic covered porch, stoop that leads off of the front door. That could easily be glazed in if you wanted to create a conservatory, but I think it's rather nice as it is. And you might not be able to pick it up, but literally straight line there, I can see the sea behind the last palm tree. That's how close you are. I appreciate it isn't beachfront, it doesn't say it is beachfront, and there is actually no buildings beachfront on Palomares Beach, which is one of the nice attractive things about it. They haven't allowed it to become kind of built up and lots of apartments. It's just a beautifully unspoiled beach with wonderful walks, a couple of beach bars, and that's it really. But Villaricos with its wonderful Sunday market is literally probably 2 kilometres in, just off to the left here. Palomares Beach 1.9 in front of us, and then immediately to the right of that you've got the wonderful beaches of Vera. So you couldn't be closer to the coast for this price range, I don't think, and this style of house. So I've come into the entrance hall, rather nice and very spacious hallway by the door there in front, and you can see even this is air conditioned. So back now with front door behind me. Now, very traditional design, but a very good design. So very good sized bedroom, and this is partition wall here, big double. Off to the right of the entrance hallway, so that's bedroom number 1. And then coming around, I don't want to film too much of the owner's personal effects, so bear with me on that one. And then immediately opposite this, so to the left of the hallway, you have a very, very good sized dining room, and you can see corner mounted open fire. I mean, this is being used as a dining room because this suits current owner. And that's overlooking the porch on the outside. But again, this could easily be adapted into a huge 4th bedroom if you wanted to, because again, these are partition walls along here. Another doorway out from here onto the porch. And then this door opens out into a very good sized kitchen. So could be the 4th bedroom as I mentioned, or that could be opened and this could become a beautiful open plan kitchen dining room. Carrying along the hallway, to my right it continues, and there you have the property's other bedrooms. But let's go and have a look in here. Double door access into this very good sized sitting room. You can see immediately to the left of that, 2nd door access going into the kitchen. So let's take a wander into there. So kitchen diner, as you can see. Door access on the left that goes back into the lounge. Granite worktops in here, and a, you know, fully functioning kitchen. Appreciate not the most modern, but at this price bracket, what do you expect? Door access there out to the back garden. And the very handy feature, a must in every Spanish home, a great big pantry, a dispenser. Really good size this. And here you can see the hot water boiler housed. So very handy bit of storage. Wandering back round. And the hallway continues. And at the end immediately to the left you've got the main family bathroom, which is a full bath with an overhead shower. Now there has been a little bit of humidity in here, I'm not going to lie, but that's because really it's not been ventilated properly, and you can just see it there on the ceiling, but relatively simple and cheap fix. And immediately next door to that, bedroom 2. Another very, very good size double. Ample room in here for a king size. And this one's got a bank of fitted wardrobes inside. And adjoining that, the property's second bathroom. This is more like a wet room. Very good size. You can see a shower area over there in the corner. So that's bathroom 2. And then finally, bedroom number 3. Another very good size double. I mean, if you compare this to, I mean, it's 169 metres of build size in total, which is kind of around 90 metres more than the average apartment, 2-bed apartment in the area. And you certainly feel that additional space when you come into the bedrooms. What I'm going to do now is finish up here inside the house, and I'm just going to take a quick drive down to the beach, time it, and then do a little bit of filming there for you as well, so just so you can see what's on the doorstep and the closest beach area. So leave that with me. Okay, so I left the property at 16:36. Jiggled around the little streets. I think it's actually kind of a bit more difficult in the car, but it's now 16:39, so in under 3 minutes, and I appreciate there's not a lot of traffic. I'm literally just pulling up onto Palomares Beach. So over there to my right, that is now Vera. That's the start of Vera Playa. And here we come to a kind of quite central roundabout, and you can see the beach is immediately straight ahead, and then to the left you have Villaricos, a very pretty town with a big market on the Sunday, I believe, in Villaricos. And literally now this whole road, right and left, is following along the coastline with more restaurants and bars and cafes and everything that you'd ever get the opportunity to use, even if you were living here full time. And as you can see, Palomares is a mecca for the motorhome enthusiasts. And that's the Chiringuito here, Aku Aku. You can see there's quite a bit of water. I don't want to, we've had quite a lot of rain over the last few days, so I kind of don't really want to risk this too much going in here and seeing, but that's the proximity to the beach, and it runs all the way along there to Garucha, and then over to a wonderful kind of headland over here, which is wooded. You can see all the motorhomes parked up here as well. So there you go, guys, the video of Casa Dovecote. Hope you like it, and I think this is one that really merits a great deal of interest. Have a nice day, thanks for watching, and details will be in the link below. You can contact us to arrange a viewing, khalidahomes@hotmail.com, or give us a call via WhatsApp +34 634 302 801.